Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into the future of jonging. Yes, yes, indeed, we shall jong this episode. That much I can assure you. Okay, so we need, what, 2 more turns to finish off these jongs? We'll finish math, and then we'll go finish cartography as well. That gives us 3 turns there. Over here, we want to give it another couple turns as well. I'm sad we didn't get this boost. Oh well. Oh well, that'll be fine. And jongs get stronger in a formation, so we want to make sure at least the majority of them do have something in formation. The one nice thing is if you only have a couple units, let's say we had a couple jongs here with a couple units, you don't need all of your jongs to have those units. You could break the formation, go in there, put in the formation, maybe take an attack or two, need to sub that guy out, break the formation, move them. So it's not like everybody needs a buddy, but we do want to use the buddy system with jongs. That's generally advisable. Can you guys just hang out? Can you stop bugging me? It's too many buttons. Buttons are hard. Over there. Okay. Man. The Admiral thing. The Admiral thing. Oh, man. Just sad about it. Oh, well. Like that. You also want to be in a formation, but first heal, I guess. Could bring out along the slinger or archers and stuff. Yeah, I figured that guy was dying.
Without mathematics, there's nothing you can do.
That's true.
Everything around you is mathematics. Everything around you is numbers.
That is true. Okay, so we are going to want the Warlord's Throne. Capturing a city doesn't matter if it's naval or not. So Warlord's Throne will be beneficial. Obviously, a lighthouse would as well. This guy done next turn. Are you still okay? You're still 1 turn. So we go 1 more turn into naval tradition. We can start working on our economy a bit. Maybe what we need to do is actually build a couple horses. Reason being, like, we're gonna have non-coastal cities to take as well, likely in there. Seems like a lot of coast in the Aztec. Really hope we can get this emergency done. We've punted the first nearly 10 turns here with it, but I think we'll be able to scrap it together. Wow, 2 super good wonders available. All right, we are getting close to where I really do want a religion. 6 turns, and then we can get their next. Their next district at least locked in. You know, it's kind of a shame to get rid of our, like, purge our religion over here because we are getting the 4 faith out of Mausoleum, and that's just coming from the religion, I believe. From Hinduism, yep. I actually very much like Divine Inspiration. I've come to enjoy this quite a bit. It's still not one that I would often pick, but in a lot of games it winds up being useful. It's particularly nice if you're not doing a religion and it gets spread to you. That can be pretty sweet. All right, you guys, can you just hang out? Stop it. Stop asking me stuff. Like a toddler. Okay, see, we've destroyed our faith because mines are minus appeal. So we've actually defeated the point of Earth Goddess over there. But that's not something I'm going to stress about too much. We've put most of our faith to good use here. And we have, what, 1 more turn to see if we can squeeze out another one? 240 or 130. Suppose we could buy a galley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 galleys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 quads. 240. So 2 more turns. Nah, I really don't want to. I don't want to go 2 more turns without getting this going. So I guess we'll buy galley. Might as well, right? Okay, so next turn we upgrade with cartography. We also finish mercenaries, and we are good to go. So it's turn 113-ish for Zhonging, which is not super speedy, but it's also not too bad. So I think I want to get some horses out, just to go with our Zhongs. Press the next button. Yeah. 83 for a golden age. We've got an emergency, maybe capitals to take. That should be reasonable.
In peace, one is despoiled by mercenaries.
Okey-dokey.
In war, by one's enemies.
We ready. This we can get rid of. I could get rid of this. I could justify getting rid of that real quick. We'll want it back in a second. But where is maneuver? There it is. So maneuver, professional army. We'll keep the urban planning going. That seems fine. All right. Hopefully we have enough money. 135 for caravels. And only 140 for Jongs. Hey-o. First Jong of the day. A lot of this can be done through this handy-dandy little screen, but we've got weird positioning. I guess we can just hit the ones that we can hit. And then you... him out. We'll just do a little rotation. Should be good. Okay, now we do want another policy. I think we're just going to finish off hard teching this. We're near actually having 4 trade routes, and we've got plenty of money. Plenty of money. So now, again, if you're looking for the efficient use of faith, it was 240. For the Jongs, so we wouldn't have gotten half as much as we do now had we not gone the pre-build, if you will, or pre-buy with faith, and such. I'm tempted to buy their lighthouse then, help them grow a little bit more quickly, expand their borders a little bit more quickly because of the growth, and I don't know what else we're doing with that money. Don't need battering rams really. And then that gives me the ability to get a trader. I did want to crank out these guys. How much is the trader? 285. Okay, so we can buy that next turn. Good deal. This should be good. All right, and then as I mentioned, there's a little bit of incentive going to square rigging here just for the movement, but it's not all that valuable without having the actual frigate here. So the next upgrade for our unit is battleship. So that's the whole different side of the tech tree here, which is a bit awkward, and battleships do require coal. So we do kind of need to get to industrialization. That is interesting. Okay, sure. Sure. It's either that or go get lumber mills. Do have a couple valuable lumber mills. Could obviously bring swordsmen or muskets along. Knights would be a thing. I think we'll go this route. Do need to get some campuses here soon, though. Because our sweet, sweet golden age will be over before we know it. Although it's about to get better in 4 turns. Okay. Envoys. We have 2 available to us. None of them benefit our harbors, unfortunately. Hong Kong? Just like first Sue's over here? I mean, sure. I'll take the era score, I guess. And we'll save the other guy. Sure. That seems all right. I don't need a second copy of iron, I don't think. So we do that. Make a formation. So even though this slinger is out of movement, our Jongs are not. And so this guy gets to escort the unit using the Jong's movement, which is one of the really, really nice things about him. And I think we've got to go beeline for that the Aztecs right away. Let's bring that warrior along. So we can make the formation, upgrade, make the formation. Made the formation with the warrior. You should go with the caravels. Maybe go join these guys. Okay, and this is the beauty of a canal city. We can get in and out, even though it's not the most ideal thing in the entire universe. Let's go ahead and hook those guys up as well. So let's see. Bradford, not coastal. Got a bunch of coast there. This is actually open to us, but only if we declare war or get open borders. Let's just go stick it to the Aztecs. They've got Defender, too, so this is probably the most exciting war we can come up with. You guys are meeting. Little meet and greet. Oh, right, we spent our money. You guys are going to call me out on that, too. I thought we had plenty of money because I thought we had upgraded everything, which is why I bought the lighthouse, but we didn't have enough, so that was stupid. That's okay, we'll have it in a few turns. I thought we had too much. I'm like, well, how do we have enough money? Oh, well. It's all good. I was doing that for I was mostly looking at that lighthouse thinking we needed the trade route, and we do, but that was dumb. That was real dumb. Let's build a trader after this. Can you get some semblance of production going on? Meh. Alright, so you pick this guy up. Make those guys buddies. So now we're out of movement because we don't have a dominant unit using that movement. Alright, so we have to we've just maybe take the southern route. Come up around and then hit this. And then try to simultaneously like take these 3 cities because loyalty. I guess that one we have to refund. Or give back. I guess we don't have to. You need a buddy. You can take that horse. Our gold income isn't terrible, and it'll get better in about 2 turns, so we'll be able to upgrade those guys pretty quickly. Bye, Faith. This is where Earth Goddess pales in comparison to Harvest, but I'm still happy with our Pantheon choice. You even need to buy some tiles there, friend. 600 faith for an X-Jong. We may wind up doing that. I love that we could just very casually take this city along the way. And it would give us a harbor with a lighthouse. Surprise!
My attempts to avoid violence.
Sorry, Gandhi. Please don't nuke me.
An eye for an eye only makes the world blind.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it makes you blind first. Out of movement. Sure. There we go. Now we'll pick that guy up. Need a lift, buddy? We got you. I don't really even need to pop the profit, I don't think. This would get us gold, but not really even enough to upgrade. I think I'm happy just skipping a turn there. Words of wisdom from the Zulu, as it goes. All right. All right. And then, you know, we could faith buy a couple more units and then just go pretty casually conquer Gandhi. I think that wouldn't be a problem at all. Sploosh, sploosh. There we go.
You tread on dangerous waters.
There we go.
Of England and her loyal colonies.
Man, smack talk from everybody. So, yeah, we don't pick up the world's greatest city, but a few more faith per turn, some more gold per turn. We've got a little bit of repairing to do. But yeah, that's a little, as Darth Vader would say, all too easy. Here we go with the horse. Just want everybody to have a unit. It could be anything. You could send a scout along. Anything would be all right. I'm gonna chop that, I think. Let's get that trade route. Oh, you're just a galley? Could probably turn these off for aesthetics. This is the guy with the Admiral. Not crazy useful. I'm tempted to leave a couple of these guys behind just to start working on Gandhi cities. This one notwithstanding. I suppose if we had enough pressure around him, we could potentially loyalty flip it. Which is interesting. I'm going to leave 2 caravels and a Jong over here. And then maybe we'll reinforce it, which means we're sending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It'll be fine. All right, finish that finally. Is a nice +3 campus. We're certainly going to lock that in. But I want to get the lighthouse first. Yeah, everyone else most likely has at least caravels running around, so it's not like we're totally outclassed. The AI certainly isn't super great at naval warfare, but...
And we look with pride and confidence in both directions.
I mean, what a boss. What a boss. All right, this guy I care about much more than the other caravel. I'd rather have the Zhang. So that works out well. Now we get to switch our policies, which we don't need to make horses or do the upgrade at all at this point. Let's put conscription back in for money. Urban planning is still pretty useful, but the harbor adjacency bonus is where it's at. Could run admiral policies. Urban planning is still surprisingly good, even at this stage of the game. I think we'll just take the gold, though. All right, so that takes care of naval tradition. Medieval fairs is going to be boosted very, very quickly here. We need to start making more culture per turn. Culture's bad. Here you go. Just, you know what? Send this off. Sure, go to Bradford. Seems good. All right, so there's our medieval fairs boost. 90 gold per turn. Pretty solid. Promotions already. We have 16 turns on the emergency. So let's head that way. Don't tell him. We're being all sneaky. He doesn't know. So there's 5. We could almost have another force here. Take out this city along the way, maybe. Again, not that this is great, but they don't have districts. The other one did, at least, you know? Whoop. Probably don't want to leave things totally unguarded. Can't make it there. Cool. Get another trade route. Yeah. Gold is kind of where it's at in these naval games, so that seems fine. Yeah, I'm just going to bring these guys with the rest of them. Really love Helmsman. I really like the movement on naval units. It's really, really nice. This could be useful just considering how many caravels are running around. Maybe making it a little bit tougher would be nice. Okay. We'll do that. 2 more envoys. Again, I cannot wait until these affect harbors as well. That's going to be so nice. Yeah, come on up. Got a few units. Our military strength dwarfs everybody else, so that's good. So that you have to pay attention when playing with your Zhang, because sometimes they'll assume the movement of their submissive little warrior here, and we don't want that. So make sure you get the full length Zhang movement. It's very important. Dang, denounced. You don't know the half of it. That's for sure. Target Victoria? What? Captured Ulundi. Interesting. Where is Ulundi? We don't know. Man, I don't know if I can fight all these wars at once. That might be too much. We're already like split a little bit thin trying to do a few things right now, and I just don't have any idea where Ulundi is. And if it's not coastal, then we're failing this. So I think this one we actually reject, because I have no idea where it actually is. And this is too suspicious for me to bank on it being coastal. So yeah, that one we have to say no to, I'm afraid. This guy still has 4 charges, even though we aren't running the policy, and I think that's okay. I'd obviously prefer to be running the policy, getting extra builder charges. It's probably better than caravanseries, but we'll do that soon. Can you do this? Speaking of builders, I guess that's better. Nice. Even more era score, so we're only 3 away from the Golden Age now. It is terrific. This time we ignore. 15 turns is that half the amount of time being gone is making me a little nervous. Although this is going to be so easy to take, isn't it? Did you guys fail to build a canal city for me? That's rude. No, it looks like a river, actually. Yeah, maybe by the time we get to the city, they'll have built me a harbor. Everybody else out of movement. Not you. You come on back. Hey, you didn't bring your buddy. Ah, you guys are supposed to use the buddy system. Fail. Sure. 107 gold per turn at the moment. Ooh. Interesting. Sneaky. Very sneaky. Alright, we're probably there in 2 turns. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. Think we'll have plenty of time. This, though... Alright, you get back in the pool. Buddy system. And then we're kind of splitting the forces a bit. We've got, I think, enough coming around the southern edge here. But then we can have at least another team to start to pummel these other cities. Kumasi we probably want to liberate, unless they have just all the stuff. That's adorable. He thinks Varu will help. Alright, we kind of miss out on an attack, but oh well. Anything that we can see over here? Nope. Again, we could pillage the gold, but I don't want to hurt the districts more than we have to. There's really no point. First thing we'll be doing is repairing them, and we're not running raids, so not as good as it normally might be. So 1, 2, 3 ships. Oh yeah, you can be assaulted by way more than that, though. All right, just come directly around. I mean, I feel bad for you, buddy, but yeah, okay, let's just do that. more trade routes. See, gotta be careful. I don't really care about their... Like, I don't want to slow down what we're doing to just pillage this. I don't think it's worth... We can protect against a religious victory with our prophet, and that's kind of what his job is right now. We have, what, 1 shrine? So we're missing out on 2 culture per turn by not doing it, and we're gaining a bunch of, like, faith per turn. Yeah, let's continue to hold the prophet. Monuments I do want to buy. Our culture is very bad. And again, our religion will help fix that, but not quite yet. 3 turns until growth here. I don't want them to get a trader. We need another Zhang. There we go. All right, let's get rid of you. This guy's mostly a scout right now, which is still quite valuable. I think I'm going to keep this little force together with all this happening. Although these units suck. That's not necessary, is it? Oh, excuse me. All right. My mistake. No, see, the thing is, you've got a bunch of money that I want, and I'm going to take it.
It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it.
All right. It's going to turn out that, like, Ulundi would have been super easy to snag, but I made my choice. I'm happy with it. Cool. Yeah, next turn. Plenty of time. See? See? Plenty of time. Promote our Jongs. I mean, that seems good. But I still want to move. I think I'm happy letting that thing trail us. So promotions here, there is something to be said for line of battle just because there is some early conflict here, but I think our army is strong enough that we really don't have to worry about it. We do have the caravels. We're ranged anyways. What I would really like to do is just absolutely shred walls. So we go bombardment and rolling barrage, and we're pretty happy about it. And then, of course, once you get here, it's just GG's. All right, so that gets us to education. So once we finally get a couple campus districts, we can get the universities to go with them. That is good. We don't really need to worry about Venetian. Faith buying units does not work with Venetian. You have to produce them. Neither does gold buying. I could go for shipyards. That does make some sense. Probably just hard tech it. It's fine. Cool. I do kind of want to keep an eye on the religion thing. I don't want. I've lost weird games with Indonesia to sneaky little religious shenanigans. I was once again trying to use the warriors, so that's good. We have reinforcements coming. Nice. Yeah, these guys are just going to lay waste to these cities. So you actually still get the flanking bonus, and that's what you saw there. We weren't going to kill that unit until we moved our other caravel over. So keep that in mind when using your ships. This time I'm going to take Helmsman. Yep, see, more caravels. It's my sword now. All right, so minus 11.3. We buy a monument. Now it's only 10.3. And we basically need to move this. It might flip back and forth here. Where's our next governor coming from? 4 turns till this. Get one here. Yeah, our culture production is just bad. I really do want to get to merchant exploration, so... I'm just bringing Liang up. So now it's only 2.3. That should give us a little bit of time to clear out the units. I don't know if we'll be able to hold it all in this one sitting, but we're going to certainly try. Just go get a... just go get that. All right, let's find that capital that we missed out on. This is going to be really nice. What are we going to get? A bunch of gold, I hope. Not that I have to hope. It's happening. All right, let's finish off this emergency. So this is... just capture it? Do we have to hold it? Do we liberate it? Just says capture, right? I feel like we have to liberate it, but it doesn't say that. All right, I'm going to keep it. And then next turn, it should give us our completion. Notice that I said should. So one of the tougher challenges with naval domination games like this is just holding cities. The loyalty thing winds up being a big deal. So you're going to see that throughout this game, I believe. I'll take movement on that guy as well. All right, can we finally get rid of this? I want to get them a holy site. I'd like to take some holy sites. That'd be nice. Go down here. Go start pummeling other cities. And maybe buy more units here soon. Well, I mean, what do you expect? Yeah. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. I'm sure you will anyways. Oh, that's so infuriating. Okay, that guy is going. I do want to heal these guys up, and since this is our territory, albeit probably not for long. All right, cool. So our second invasion force is here. There's a caravel that I'm going to ignore. And this is the route. Yay! So once again, we're going to have a tough time holding on to these. There are policies that can help with that. Just moving our governors around. All right, you're here. Oh, that's right. You were doing the housing. I think I want to keep this. I don't think we need the housing. I don't really care. I just want to try to hold these cities, or at least be able to keep them long enough. Yeah, and I'm going to be torn. I mean, Kumasi looks like they at least have some districts. They have everyone's beloved favorite combo here. The good news is if we lose these cities, I can just retake them again. It'll be super easy. Hey! We are rich! We're rich! So good. We rich, boys. And girls. So we're at 83 exactly. 9 turns left to go on the era. Meaning if we avoid taking capitals or wiping someone out, we can get a bunch of era score in the next era. But that isn't a particularly high point of concern for me. I think we'll just continue to smash all the things. And hey, oh my gosh, that video flew by, you guys. This was, I think that's a good point to end it. We just solved our emergency. We've got a bunch of money. I have no idea what we're gonna do with it. Let's go on a bender. Let's go do some retail therapy and just buy all this stuff. We could buy a couple jongs, which probably is what we're gonna do with it. But yeah, lots of things. Let me know what you want to see that money spent on in the comments below. And hey, thanks for liking and subscribing the channel to the channel, you guys. You guys are the best. I appreciate the support as always. And don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come say hi to us in person on the internet. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you in the next one.